Hey everybody, welcome. Today we're talking about the Traveler's Notebook again, and this is my 4-month review of the Traveler's Notebook, what I like, if there is something that I dislike, how I use my Traveler's Notebook now, how I care for my Traveler's Notebook, and in the end I'll tell you why I will continue using it in the future. Hey everybody, my name is Stefan. On this channel we'll discuss everything, stuff I use, gadgets I love and that make my life easier. If you like taking physical notes, and also if you don't like it, if you like nice products, stay with me. I'll walk you through my Traveler's Notebook, how I've set it up, how I'm using it, how I'm caring for it, and let's dive right in. Enjoy! So, what is the Traveler's Notebook? The Traveler's Notebook is a very modular leather notebook from a Japanese company called Midori. This notebook allows me to fill in new pages as I go, and I don't have to throw it away at some point. I can just keep at it, and if one goes empty, I'll have one right here. I'll just buy a new one. They're pretty cheap for like 4 to 5 euros. Get a new inlet and continue using my Traveler's Notebook. I can archive the old one. If you open up the notebook, I have a lot of accessories in here. I have the brass clip, which I still really love. I have these very useful like little markers, which are magnetic, so they clip on a page. And these are a little bookmark, basically. And with these, I have a little bit of organization in here. I currently run 2 notebooks, and still this plasticky thing stuff to, I think it's called a filer, where I can put stuff in, like this. And my 2 notebooks that I currently run is one for my personal and work stuff, and the other one is for my YouTube channel, where I have my notes, I plan out videos, and I try to keep everything that I learn in this one notebook to continue using it. I have just a very basic cream one for this cream is like the color blank cream one for my personal notes and work, and I have a dotted grid one. I put it in the camera. You can see it here. Yeah, a dotted grid one in here for my YouTube channel, just because I wanted to try it out, dotted grid. I think I don't like it that much because I don't use this very small grid. So the next one I'll try is actually, if you can see it here, it's like a real grid, to see if this one is better for me to continue using it. How do I use it? Basically, I just jot down everything that I got. I put in small numbers at the bottom. So for example, I don't know if you can, whoops, I can see it here, small page number. And I leave a few pages in the beginning room, so I can, in the end, do like a little bit of table of content with all the page numbers and where I have what. This makes it a little bit easier for me to find stuff later on. I don't do this on a daily basis. This will be when I fill up all the book, then I will just write down this in one time. Today, I currently use roughly 1 to 2 pages a day. This depends a little bit, of course, on how much. There are days where I use, 6 pages, and then there's nearly half a week where I don't use it at all. This is just because sometimes I have a lot to jot down, and sometimes I just don't have anything to write down, so I don't use it. I do all my sprint plannings in this notebook, which I have a video that I'll link in the top card here. Let's hope that works. And for me, this really helps me to focus my ideas and get it down on paper, and I can just carry it with me. But I don't use it all the time. I was on vacation a few weeks ago. I carried this with me. I planned to use it during the vacation, and I've not opened it once, and for me this is totally fine. My life is not this notebook, but I like to keep a part of my life in this notebook, so for me that works totally fine. What I like to focus also is the aging of the leather and the notebook. So I've used it for 4 months now, roughly. And if you can see, for me, it's in pristine condition. So the leather is nice and shiny. The rubber band is still very usable, and while it has some light use here, I think this is nothing that basically means it's getting worn down. This is more like it patinas and ages with you as well to get nicer and nicer as well. I use a little care tool, a little cream to actually care for my traveler's notebook. I'll get that for you. And here we are. And this is actually, believe it or not, shoe cream. It's from a French company called Sapphire or Saphir. Let's see if we can get it sharp. Here you go. Saphir. And it's the Saphir Renovator, so Renovator. Let's see if we can get it in here sharp as well. Yeah, you could, should be, yeah, there we are. And this is a cream where you just need like the smallest amounts. So I personally just go in with my finger, like take a little dab and just apply it on the notebook. Yeah, you don't need much. And I think try to use less than you think you would and maybe apply more afterwards. Just let it dry a little bit. It gets this really nice, super shiny feeling and it stays awesome for a month. I've actually just carried it once. I've used it once on the notebook and it's still very shiny and I plan to continue using it. It gets a little bit darker than the color that you ordered it, so this is something just to let you know. It doesn't stain it necessarily, but it really moistures it, so the leather gets a little bit darker. Just be aware of it. I use it for high quality shoes as well. It doesn't have any color, and I think this small box, I ordered it a long time ago, and it runs for maybe 15-20 euros, something like this. I think especially if you also do shoe care or have other leather products to use, this is very worth the investment. So I won't stretch this video longer than it should be. I really like the Traveler's Notebook. I will continue using it for my personal life and for work and for YouTube. I have not just the gridded one, I have actually like 5 or 6 inlets that I want to try over the time, so I won't run out anytime soon. And if you have any questions on Traveler's Notebook, on the product I use, on how I set up my stuff, if you want to see more in-depth shots or something, just let me know. I will provide you more information, maybe an updated video after half a year or something like this. We'll see about that. Thank you so much. If you want to see either how I plan my sprints or my first national review, feel free to go ahead and watch any of these. Thank you. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.